So I have a little reflection about this term survival guilt. I understand that it can pop up in different unexpected places, and for whatever regard people offer to it, that they give to it, you always know that you have to recommend. So it's like recommendable, even just even however it's described. It's what have you, and it's recommendable. So yeah, despite what anybody says, because I mean, if it pops up in different places and it looks different, then I have to expect that everybody doesn't know what it looks like. So there's this one stock trader. He works in the NICE and these different like indexes, trading, doing options trading, and he says that the market teaches you all about life. And he experienced survival guilt because he was poor, because he started off poor. And he said he had like a tab of acid. So is that like like you gotta go hook up with some old like Stacey Adams old school like I don't know, I think it comes down to like you know how neurolinguistics, it comes down to selling subscriptions at some point, because they work with a lot of principles and business principles and aesthetics or ethics and metaphysics goes into business, because you don't want to be one of those industries with no recourse, seemingly like when you interact with them you have a bad experience, and only thing you can do is not give them any more of your money. What kind of business model leaves people feeling like the only thing you can do is not give them any more money? I don't want to tell you what they are, because it's like guilting people, like, oh, you know, or they'll start like looking at the fact that it's like a little slice of the pie that each little card gets, and every card that you're in, you get to sell this slice of the pie. And people just think like they already know, you know, it's like I can already except that there's going to be genius, rich people that you should listen to from the very same category of people that you think are grifty. Grifty? You know, like the people who call you from the database that spoof your cell phone, and they leave a different number and they have a different scam every time, and they call you around lunchtime. They call you at time like after work and lunchtime every day. They're the telecom scammer people. They have it like they can try as many times as you would think it's impossible for anybody to still use backwoods technology like a cell phone to get to me, without so much as like, you know, because the only other way to start scamming people is to be in the social media sphere. Like really hooked in to where they can offer you things and do their phishing sites and the malware stuff and corrupt your files on your computer. And then there's some scams that are just like out in the open. Everybody knows it's a scam, but they still catch some people. Those are the ones that actually catch at some point in time when you're a novice and you're like not adept and you're like a total newbie, or you're a pogger or one thing or another, that they got you one time. And they have the ability to make you feel like you're stupid, like you're real stupid. But they would also have the same inclination to make you feel like anything else. So you would feel sorry for them, or you would want to tell them off, or you would want to do anything to give them more time, because you don't know how they evolve time. Scammers do something with time. They evolve it and they make a conversion on something where they collect some piece of data and helps them build out a profile. Does that sound like conspiracy theories? I wonder if Lindsey Graham is still afraid of end-over-end encryption, seeing as how he probably uses Twitter DMs, and then Elon can just peek. So Elon can see the inside. People like that. You would think that, no, they're so, like, they would have it together because they're so intelligently evil that they would have their shit together. But maybe not. Is that a good thing? I mean, it depends who you are, if you're Elon or not. Like we might all be like, hooray, but then at the same time, you're still in a sophisticated conservatorship. It's like Free Britney for the nerds. And so the nerds don't say Free Britney, that's LGBT. But they would say, stop suppressing apps in the App Store. Yeah. I think I might start working with aliens, sentient insect aliens. Not the humanoid kind, because I don't think anybody wants to French kiss an insect with the tongue that comes out. That's like a grasshopper or something. But I think that they have a message for humanity, and I think that it makes no sense whatsoever when they come across. So it's just like a bunch of like chaotic static, or something like a migraine or something like that. But they have a very important message for human. So if you can bear through the spastic migraines and autism and everything, and the cortisol spikes and everything that's on this intolerable resonating field, then maybe you can translate for the insect aliens that are want to be the arbiter, in a sense that they would be our allies. Fancy, huh? That's fancy.